Hey, girls, I'll be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like they.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Gonna throw right away. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
They need 8.
Oh, and
from the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And he's into the end zone. Noah Gray, touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
A carry here for Wilson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And the Vikings.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
36-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Stroud. That one out wide to Achane. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 41, here's second down and 9. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Stroud going to set up the throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the Texans.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Let's go now.
A run here with Wilson. Room past the 20. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On the run, it's Wilson. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Back is Smith. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it. Is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of it.
And he will score! Javon Achane, touchdown Texans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Bigsby to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He's going to air this one out. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Trader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's taken in by Achane. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down is Smith. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is good. The Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's a give to Achane. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dallas Turner on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and...
Well, that swung out wide and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Texans' 30-yard line.
A carry here for Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll run with Wilson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Schrader's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
All right.
They'll look to throw yet again. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 21.
Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Here's Wilson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Smith. Quick run, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, here's Smith. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
17 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Smith net. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Smith. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Ooh. And it'll be brought down past the 20. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, set. Liking.
They'll run. It's Wilson. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Ready, break. Roll, ready, go.
On the ground is Wilson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it.
On the ground, here's Wilson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Cavity lying.
To throw is Smith. Open man, right side. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Smith to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Down. 18 cop, check smash, check smash. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. Room to run at the 40. A terrific run. Finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the handoff, this is Achan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down past the 20. 15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10
Nice job by them getting the
21-yard
back
line.
to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On play action, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Another Texans first down.
On the handoff, this is Miller. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A second down throw for Stroud. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Texans first down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Texans first down. First and goal, Houston.
Here's Miller. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Now, he's going to step up and run.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown tonight.
The kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Smith. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
Now Gibbs on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 33, here's second and a couple.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll swing this out to Miller. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down. And 8 yards.
Now Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Let's go now.
Back to the 5-yard line now.
60
Second
Eagles,
down
60
and
Eagles.
goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up.
Here we go.
4th down and goal.
Cougar 19.
So a win here for the Vikings. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this.